Hey, what is going on, guys? Thank you all for tuning into this video. Today, I'm going to be bringing you guys my Fallout 4 review. It sounds so weird saying that, just the Fallout 4 review. I thought I'd never say that in my entire life, but I am today. So let's get into it. So the game starts off strong. It starts off in pre-war time. By the way, there are going to be no spoilers in this video whatsoever, so don't worry about that. But the nukes drop, of course. And you and your family go, of course, in pre-war, and you go into the vaults. And in this time, it's Vault 111. And for about 200 years, you wake up and you leave the vault, and you have to search for your son who is missing. And that's all I'm going to say about that. Overall, the story is the best story in the Fallout series, and the best story in any Bethesda game to date. Personally, I loved the story. There were never any weak points. You meet so many characters, clans, groups, and overall, from start to finish, the story is fantastic. The Wasteland has never felt so immersive and big than it has in any other game before. Every inch of this map is filled with countless amount of detail that Bethesda prides themselves upon. Speaking of detail, I just want to point out that the graphics in this game are phenomenal. I'm playing on PC, Ultra, 1080p, 60 frames per second most of the time, and it looks gorgeous. It is so much fun to not go on any sort of quest or have any sort of initiative and just free roam the wasteland and come across so many cool monsters, bad guys, characters, stuff like that. It is so amazing and so detailed. I found myself a lot of times neglecting the main story and just going off on some random side quest. Now that we're done talking about the story, let's talk about the characters. Now, when they first released it, they're going to be voiced characters. Most people thought that it was an extremely good decision, but a few people were scarce. I personally was definitely excited for a voice character, and I definitely think it is standard for a 2015 RPG to have a voice. And with your character being voiced, it definitely has a lot more connection to your character. The way you feel about your character and its family, friends, etc. It also helps that the voice actors for the characters are extremely talented, and I definitely give them props for their fantastic performance. In the very beginning, they give you a very detailed, very expansive character creation where you're in the bathroom and you create your wife and the husband. You can pick anyone to play, but you have to create both of their characters. And actually, after you do that, of course, the baby will look somewhere between those guys, which is definitely a level of detail that I give major props to Bethesda for. Speaking of characters, the companions in this game are also the best in the Bethesda game. I believe there are about 13 different companions in the game, and I still haven't found all of them yet. Personally, my favorite is Pepper, and all the companions have tons of lines of dialogue that you can talk to them. Even when you're not talking to them face to face, they'll definitely comment on certain areas of the wasteland, certain situations, stuff like that. And even when you're talking to another character, your companion will give their 2 cents on the situation, stuff like that. Things that you do and the decisions that you make in the wasteland, your companions will all the time like or dislike what you did. And that definitely adds another level of care that you have for your companion that you ever have before in a Bethesda Fallout game. Now let's talk about the gameplay. The gameplay is amazing. It takes all the good things that we have in shooters in 2015 and implements it into this game. The weapon animations are amazing. In previous Fallout games, the animations have been either non-existent or they have been pretty lackluster, and in this game they are phenomenal. In third person, your movement is amazing. It's really slick and smooth, and it's definitely very realistic. So, I believe I touched on everything. I'm sorry I didn't talk that much on the story, but I just didn't want to spoil anything for you guys. Overall, I'm giving this game a 10 out of 10. It definitely lives up to the hype, and it is my personal game of the year. I hope you guys have a good one. Definitely subscribe and stay tuned for more Fallout 4 videos, and have fun in the Wasteland. Thank you.